Hello, everyone. This is Mike Sedam, the host of the Crucial Talks podcast, bringing you a short, crucial chat about what motivates people to keep going in the face of adversity. Now, I know we have an international audience, so for those of you who aren't aware, we've had a government shutdown for the last 5 weeks. Federal employees and contractors were not getting paid, and this included important agencies like the Federal Aviation Administration and the U.S. Coast Guard. Now, thankfully, the government has reopened, at least for the next 3 weeks, and those employees will now get paychecks. So last week, I was at a local U.S. Coast Guard facility and saw some things that led me to this crucial chat. First, I saw people working. I saw them doing their job, even though they weren't getting paid. Second, I saw them interacting with each other in a positive way. They were still team members. They still hung out. They were still part of that group. They were still playing that role. And third, I saw them standing the watch in case they were needed. They were there for people they didn't even know. So what does this tell us about the transactional relationships we see in a lot of organizations related to pay for performance? To me, it says we might have it backwards. Yes, people need to get paid to meet their needs and the needs of their families. But what is the true driver behind human behavior? What drives people to do what they do? And I think it was exemplified in the dedicated professionals I saw that day. People are driven by a greater goal, bigger than themselves. And those goals that are bigger than those people gives them esteem and purpose. In the case of the U.S. Coast Guard, it's the life-saving service they provide and security they try to guarantee. People are also driven by each other. The personnel I saw were hanging out with each other, working together, and helping each other get the job done. They were dealing with a very negative situation that threatened their own well-being by sticking together the way people always have to get through tough times. We truly can do more together than we can by ourselves. And people are also driven by having a purpose. People are driven by having relationships. People are driven by the esteem provided to them by the roles they play. And that is what I saw. So thank you very much for listening to this crucial chat based on my experience this week that showed what a group of dedicated professionals that stick together can accomplish. Thanks for listening. And if you get a chance, I'd truly appreciate if you subscribed to the podcast, shared it, and gave it a good rating. Please feel free to reach out to me at www.crucialtalks.com. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm truly grateful you listened to the podcast. And remember, if we want to understand behavior, we need to understand what drives people.
Please review, share, and subscribe to the Crucial Talks podcast. Visit crucialtalks.com.